Hiya, I'm Steve, and I'm just going to do you a quick review of the Precious. This is the Precious L from theprecious.ro, and Precious L, this is like an 18650 battery mod. It's a really nice design. It's got a switch here, which is a touch sensor switch. All you got to do is pop your finger on it, and I'll just try and show you. See if I can just. Yeah, and it's really nice. It's not got no recess on the actual button, if you can see it. Or it's really smooth. So even sometimes you're vaping on it, and you've actually got to look at your unit just to actually see where your button is. And it's really good. I mean, the actual finish on it is just like a record player finish. It's like you can run your finger up and down it, and it's kind of like it's like you would when you're running your finger across a record player with them grooves on it. It's really fine grooves though, but it's a lovely finish. And it looks really sweet, doesn't it? I mean, it looks really nice. It's exactly the same size, apart from it's about 1mm. It's got one millimeter higher than the actual BB, but it's pretty much the same size as your BB, and your BB is obviously your 14500 unit, whereas in this is your 18650. But yeah, it's really nice, and it's exactly the same size as a 510 mega battery, as you can see there. And I'll just put it up against another 18650 battery unit, which is like your silver bullet, and I'll put it up against that so you can see. And I'm just showing you again. I'm just putting it side by side from some popular. I mean, these are pretty popular units what people buy on mods and stuff like that. So just so you can catch my drift on how big it or how small it actually is. But yeah, it's a really nice unit. I mean, I'm using it with a low resistant atomizer and just a T-tip, and it looks really nice. Vapes really well. I'll just have a vape on it for you, because just so you can see basically. Yeah, I could just sit here vaping all day, to be honest. I probably will after this video, but yeah, I'll get on with this anyway. So yeah, I'll take it apart for you, I'll let you have a look inside and whatnot. And you basically got your spring end here. It's really well made. You can feel that quality. It is quality made. Like that only thing is your actual around your spring here does look a little bit ugly. It don't look like it's come out of a factory, but yeah, I've got like one guy who's making these, and he makes them really solid and really good quality. I mean, it is really solidly built, and so I mean, well, that's the only thing. Like, it's a visual thing. It's not like it's just me being a bit picky, but that's the only thing that you can really say about it that's a negative. But apart from that, it is an absolutely gorgeous mod. I mean, this is it's a really well made unit. I mean, if you can have a look in there, there's 4 vent holes. You've got I mean, them vent holes basically just fits up to your positive side of your battery, which is you've got vent holes in here. So if your battery does decide to vent in case of an emergency, it'll just vent through them holes, and you're not going to get a big injury or anything like that, or it's not going to turn into a pipe bomb in your hand. But that only does normally happen, only really happens when people are stacking batteries. If it's stacking your CR1238 batteries inside this unit, then you are going to take a risk. But you know, people do it, don't they? I mean, I do it for 6 volts. I have used 6 volts with this. I've only used 6 volts for about half an hour. I've not really. Do you know, since I've got these low resistant atomizers, I've not really been vaping 6 volts, just because they're that good, aren't they? I mean, they really have changed vaping for me. So personally, I mean, you could see then, couldn't you? I was getting tons of vapor, and I'm satisfied with that amount of vapor. That's good enough for me, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's a really nice unit. It's pretty much indestructible, like. Obviously, I mean, it says on his website that it is pretty much indestructible. I mean, unless you start like, I don't know, throwing it off buildings, running it over, or burning it, or putting it in a fire or whatnot. But you know, you could probably drive over this with a truck and probably carry on vaping it. But yeah, switch is absolutely brilliant. You know, I mean, I've never used one of these switches before with any of these mods. I think it's first one, if not one of the first, or that has been built with the switch on it. But yeah, it's really nice. I mean, only way it's pretty like foolproof, actually not going off in your pocket or not accidentally firing up or anything like that. But it can fire up if you said ripping into your atomizer and you flood your atomizer and it runs down onto the switch, that will activate the switch. So you've just got to be careful with that. I mean, I suppose if you like pop it in your pocket with the atomizer on and you've been using 6 volts, where 6 volts you tend to keep your atomizer on the edge of just being flooded and not flooded and whatnot. But if you're using 6 volts, you just tend to keep it flooded, don't you? It's better for your atomizer. But then maybe you're going to start getting a bit of leakage what's coming down, and that's probably the only reason it could fire in your pocket. So if you get one, like, just be aware of that, innit, and you'll probably be alright. But I mean, I've been putting it in my pocket and I've not had a problem with it. But like I say, I've just been using low resistant atomizers, which obviously you don't have to keep flooded. You can just whack a couple of drops in and vape it, and you don't have to just keep ploughing 3 and 4 drops in just so you don't burn your atomizer out. But yeah, it's a really nice unit. You know, actual size of it, it's tiny, isn't it? Look, I mean, I'll put it up against my hand here. Yeah, it's tiny. Yeah, you know, can't really go on about it all day, like, but you know, I'm happy to sit here vaping on it all day though. You notice the one nostril? It's a very special trick, that. But yeah, good unit. If you've got a spare £100 laying about, it'll cost you, if you're in UK, it could cost you £105 with shipping included. Obviously, if you're anywhere else in the world, or if you're in the US or whatnot, it's $157. It says $157 on the site. The Precious M, that's a little bit cheaper, and obviously the Precious S, that's even cheaper still. So I mean, it is like a pricey battery mod, but it is like top of the range stuff. Like, it's really nice unit. It looks really nice. It's really well made. And yeah, don't expect, if you are ordering it, don't expect it to be on your doorstep within between 4 and 7 days, because it won't be. Because basically what it does is you order it and it'll go make it for you. So it's like you know, it's made to order basically. So he's not got 1,000 of these piled up on his side waiting for people to order them and whatnot. But so if you order it, it'll probably take about 2 or 3 weeks. I'd be waiting 3 weeks. I mean, from actually ordering the device, I'll wait 3 weeks, but it didn't bother me that much, you know. I mean, like, I'm always eager to get my device after I've ordered it, but it's such a nice, well-made device, and it's only one guy making it. You've got to take into account that, you know, he's not just going to be sending it off that day to your doorstep. But yeah, you know, I'll put a link down in the bottom, that drop-down box in the bottom. You can check that out, click on it, and you can go to the site. I think there's some reviews on there by a guy called Angelos, and there's also some, like, not reviews, but some videos there's some videos of actually what Caesar does, just showing it off and showing his device off and basically showing you the switch off and stuff like that. And then there's also other stuff on there, so check it all out and see what you think. And you know what I mean, if this is your kind of vape, get one. So, you know, I'm happy with it, and I think it's probably just gone straight to the top of me my mod list. Like, I'm probably going to order M1 as well soon, just because I really like it. And you know, when the money situation gets better, after ordering this and a few other things that I've ordered recently, I'll order one, like. So right, you all take it easy, and I will catch you soon. Yeah, see you later.